Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Kevin Carr. This week on The Movement, I want to talk about training consistency and fitting in workouts even when we're traveling. So this month's pretty crazy for me. It has me traveling 18 out of 30 days, and that's a lot. And as much as I love my job and all the coaches I get to work with, it can be really tough to be able to stay on track with any sort of fitness goals when you're coming in and out of hotels and jumping on and off planes so much. The number one thing you got to think about when you're traveling on the road is something I always have to remind myself and something I always remind my clients of, and it's that consistency is key. Don't get caught up trying to chase perfection. You already know your environment's going to be different. You're staying in a hotel, okay? You probably didn't sleep well. You probably don't have your normal nutrition, your normal pre-workout routine. You don't have your normal gym, and you don't have your trainer. All those things go in the bucket of things that you can't control. So focus on what you can control. Just do the best you can with what you have and realize that you just need to check the box every day. And that could mean rolling and stretching. That can be a 20-minute body weight circuit or something quick in the hotel gym. Get something done that's going to help your mind stay consistently on lock with all your habits and carry that through all the way through your trip until you get back into your normal training environment. All right, so lots of times when you travel, your hotel gym is either pretty crappy or you don't have a hotel gym at all. So I think it's a good idea to make sure you have a go-to body weight workout that you can do in your hotel room that doesn't require any extra resistance. So something I've found to be really helpful for me is utilizing tempo-based body weight workouts. The whole idea between the tempo workouts is that if you slow down the movement, it requires less external resistance to provide a challenge. Now, these workouts by no means are going to replace lifting kettlebells and lifting dumbbells and lifting barbells. So if you have access to a gym that has some weights, I'd highly recommend doing that instead. But if you're in a pinch, these can provide a nice full body weight workout. You get a sweat, you get your heart rate up, and provide a little bit of muscular stimulation so that you can stay on track and just be consistent with your workouts. So here's a workout I did in my hotel room last week. And you can see here I'm doing rear foot elevated split squats with a 5-second pause at the bottom of each rep. Again, this isometric is to make the exercise harder without the need for external load. You can do the same thing with your regular old bilateral squats, as well as lateral squats with a 5-second pause at the bottom of each rep. Push-ups are always a great choice when you're training on the road with no equipment, and I never think that you outgrow the classic bodyweight push-up. But if you want to make it tougher, elevate your feet on a stool or a chair in your hotel room to shift a little bit more load to the upper chest. Planks are always a great choice if you're looking for a basic core exercise when you're on the road. But if you're looking to make things a little bit tougher, a little bit of creativity, and the use of the office chair in your hotel room can allow you to recreate the classic stability ball rollout. This can be a nice progression for a tougher anterior core workout if you're not traveling with any equipment. Now, if you do have access to a hotel gym, I recommend you utilize it even if it's not the equipment that you're used to. The biggest problem I see with hotel gyms is typically that the weights don't go above 50 pounds. And if you have any experience lifting weights, that's probably going to be too light for a lot of your major movements. But that doesn't mean you should throw the workout out completely. Just change your rep ranges. If you're used to doing sets of 5 or 8 or 10, bumping up to sets of 15 or 20 can be a major challenge that can take you outside your comfort zone. Mix it up a little bit and try something different. For instance, check out this workout that I did while I was on the road this past weekend where the weights were too light, so I just simply changed the rep ranges on some of my major movements to provide me a different challenge. Alright, so just to wrap up, if you're traveling, don't try to chase perfection. Instead, try to chase consistency. It's just about trying to do something and maintaining good habits until you get back to your normal training environment. Have a go-to hotel room workout that you can do, and if you do have access to a hotel gym, utilize some of the techniques that I talked about earlier. Tempo-based or high-rep workouts can provide a unique challenge to try to get you through the tough times on the road until you get back to your normal training environment.